All right, let's just jump right in. We're going to break down what's basically a modern playbook for your money. A guide to finally finding some freedom and control in a world that, let's be honest, can make you feel pretty stuck financially.
So let me ask you something, straight up. Do you ever feel trapped? Maybe it's that job that just sucks the life out of you, right? Or maybe it's your money. It just seems to vanish, no matter how hard you grind. Look, it's a feeling a lot of us know all too well. But the good news? There are actual real-world solutions.
And to really get a handle on this trap, we're going to look at two stories. We've got Alex and we've got Maya. Now, on the surface, they seem totally different, but you'll see they're both caught in the exact same loop, just, looking at it from different angles.
Okay, so first up, let's talk about Alex. I mean, on paper, this guy is winning. He's only 25, he's a junior exec at a big shot marketing firm in Manhattan. I mean, he did everything he was supposed to do, got the grades, landed the dream job, but deep down, there's this question that just won't leave him alone.
And see, here's the kicker. Alex's problem isn't about the money. He's got money. It's about fulfillment. He is just completely burned out. And he's having this huge realization that, yeah, college taught him how to climb the corporate ladder, but it never taught him why he should be climbing it in the first place, or how to build a life that actually means something.
All right, now let's switch gears and meet Maya. She's 28, a super talented graphic designer, and she actually loves her job. So totally different from Alex, right? Well, not exactly. Because behind that creative passion, her finances are this constant, grinding source of stress. She literally feels like she's drowning, just buried under this mountain of debt that never seems to shrink.
And this right here, this is the number that makes her story so real for so many people. $4,000. That's what Maya takes home every month. And you hear that and you think, yeah, that should be enough to live on. But for her, every single month, poof, it's just gone. And all that's left is more stress, pushing her dreams further and further away.
So there you have it, two people, Alex and Maya, trapped in totally different ways. So what's the solution? Well, the answer for both of them doesn't start with a budget app or a spreadsheet. It starts with something much bigger, a huge mindset shift in how they think about their money and, really, their entire lives.
And this is the piece of wisdom that changes the whole game. It comes from a financial teacher named Master Gadash. And his point is so simple, but so profound. You have to decide who's in charge. Is your money your servant working for you, or are you its slave, working for it? It's all about flipping that power dynamic on its head.
And before any practical tips could even work, both Maya and Alex had to really, truly get this. Maya had to decide, okay, I'm going to master my money. It's not going to stress me out anymore. And Alex had to say, I'm going to be the master of my career, not just some servant to a paycheck. That mindset, that's the foundation for everything else. Okay, so once you've got that new mindset locked in, you need a map, right? A practical plan. For Maya, that map turned out to be the 50-30-20 rule. It sounds simple, but trust me, it is incredibly powerful. Let's break down how it actually works. So what is this thing? Basically, it's just a super simple way to divide up your money after taxes. You take your paycheck and you split it into 3 buckets. That's it. The whole point is to bring some balance and, more importantly, some intention to where your money is going. So here's the breakdown. 50%, half your income, goes to needs. This is the stuff you absolutely have to pay for, like rent, groceries, you get the idea. Then 30% is for wants. That's the fun stuff, the lifestyle things that make life worth living. And that last 20%, oh, that is the most important part. That goes to savings and debt. This is you paying your future self first.
And this is where it all clicks into place. Let's look at Maya's $4,000. So, $2,000, 50% went to her needs. Rent, food, bills, done. Her wants got capped at $1,200, and that crucial $800 for savings, she split it. Half went to attacking her credit card debt, and the other half started building an emergency fund. I mean, for the very first time, every single one of her dollars had a mission.
All right, so the 50-30-20 rule is the map. But every road trip needs some, well, rules for the road to keep you from driving into a ditch. And this is where we bring back some more of that timeless wisdom from Master Kadoosh, which helped both Maya and Alex.
Okay, 3 core ideas here. Number 1, give every dollar a job. Seriously, money without a purpose just evaporates. Number 2, think of saving as paying yourself. You're not depriving yourself now, you're investing in your future. And number 3, you've got to track what you spend. This isn't to make you feel guilty, it's just about awareness. Because you can't manage what you don't measure.
Kadosh also had this brilliant way of looking at debt. He said there's good debt and bad debt. Good debt is when you borrow money for something that's going to make you more money later, like a student loan for a high-paying skill. But bad debt, that's for stuff that loses value the second you buy it. Think credit card debt from a vacation or a loan for a new TV. One builds your future, the other just weighs you down.
And this right here is why that emergency fund is a total game changer. So, a few months in, Maya's car breaks down. Bam! A $500 repair bill. In her old life, that would have been a full-blown crisis, right? Straight onto the credit card, deeper into the hole. But now, she had her emergency fund. Look, it's never fun to spend that money, but it turned a catastrophe into just an inconvenience. That's the power of a safety net.
All right, so we've seen the trap, we've seen the playbook. Now, for the best part, the payoff. This is what it's all for. This is what happens when you actually stick with this stuff.
So, what happened to Alex? Remember him? He took this whole idea of intention and ran with it for his whole life. He started tracking his spending and had this aha moment. He saw how much of his big salary was just going to stuff that didn't actually make him happy. So he slashed his costs, started saving like crazy, and poured all that extra time and cash into what he really loved, photography. And guess what? That side hustle became his main hustle. It was his escape hatch. He quit that corporate gig and moved to Portugal. And Maya? Oh man, her transformation is just wow. Get this, in just 6 months, she had chopped her credit card debt in half. After 1 year, she was totally debt-free, and on top of that, she'd saved almost 10 grand. So 2 years after feeling like she was literally drowning in debt, she was on a plane to Bali, taking the dream trip that her money was now finally able to pay for.
So when you boil it all down, what's the real point here? It's that the budgets, the rules, the 50-30-20 thing, that's not the goal. Those are just the tools. The real goal is to use your money to build the life you actually want to live, a life that's about freedom and purpose and what makes you happy.
And I think Alex's own words really sum it up perfectly. He said escaping the rat race, it's not some huge, dramatic, overnight thing. It's just a million tiny choices you make every day. It's learning to say no to the things that drain you so you can say a big, loud yes to the things that make you feel alive. And I want to leave you with this one last thought from Master Kadosh. It's a question that takes this whole conversation way beyond just paying your rent. He asks, what will your money speak when you're gone? Think about that. What story will your choices, financial and otherwise, tell about your life? What will it all say about what you really, truly valued?